Okay, 1, 2, 3. Aloha.
Aloha. All right. Welcome.
Welcome.
My name is June Ranfam, and I'm here with Cassie Valotti. We are the planning chair and co-chair. I welcome all of you to celebrate our heritage, Asian Heritage Week. This year, we're gonna be proud to tell you that we are celebrate 20 years of our API, which is an important thing. Give a big round of applause. Where we honor our past, celebrate our present, and focus on our future. We want to thank our distinguished Mayor Steinberg, our our Mayor Pro Temple, Mai Vang, our City Council members, Katie Venuela, Lisa Kaplan, Son Aloy, Kaden Mabel, Rick Jennings, and our awesome city manager, Howard Chan. Last but not least, we would like to thank Candice and Sally for giving us the space for ARPERG. And I want all the planning committee member, please stand up so we can give you a round of applause for putting up this wonderful event. Stand up, everybody. All right. Thank you so much, you guys, for your hours of volunteer. With that, I'm going to turn over to my co-chair. She's going to introduce our MC of the day. Here you go.
Thanks, Ryan. Is everyone having fun? Yay! I want to hear more claps. Is everyone having fun?
Yeah.
All right, now we can start the party. I'd like to introduce our mistress of ceremony, Shaline. Shaline not only made it way as the daughter of a single immigrant mother, but she also went to hold the title of Miss Philippines and our own Miss Sacramento. Shaline has been a speaker and a media correspondent at My Sister's House, a domestic violence agency for Asian American women, where she served as a program manager. She hosted and emceed the San Francisco Fashion Awards, San Francisco Pacifica Fashion Awards, and the Sacramento Asian Pacific Film Festival, Juneteenth events, and the Gospel Voices of Orange County, multiple red carpet events, and the Lodi International Film Festival, modeled at the World Bride and Sacramento magazine, and hosted as a local TV shows. Local nonprofits, fundraisers, highly seek Shaline services as a host and a master of ceremonies. Please clap your hands and welcome our mistress of ceremony.
Thank you, Cassie. Thank you. Mabuhay. That's in Tagalog. Hello, welcome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to be here today. Thank you so much for the staff, the planning staff of the city of Sacramento that's just doing an amazing job in our city. This city is, I'm so excited because this year actually gives you the 20th anniversary of the AAPI luncheon for the city of Sacramento. So a big ups to all of you that showed up, bought tickets, supported this event. Thank you so very much. And for all of our workers, that make the city a beautiful city to live in. We just honor you. So, sheshe, salamat po, konnichiwa, narigato, chao, say bye di, and bang on. All right. Also, I want to make sure I let you know there's a beautiful cultural display that has a table in the back. It has photo booth. You can also do mementos for a wonderful, for our anniversary that we're doing this year. And you can also send photos immediately to yourself through text and also airdrop to your phone. So make sure you check out that cultural table for you. So first off, we're going to be doing a raffle prize. I believe that you guys got some red tickets. Did anyone get red tickets? If you have red tickets, do you know where your red ticket is at? Make sure you find it. You got your red ticket? I see it up. If you have your red ticket, you got your red ticket up? I see that. All right. So this is a great time to make sure you find your little red ticket because we'll kick it off with a raffle. And we have a wonderful basket of Asian goodies, Asian inspired. And so you have a raffle ticket for me? Are we pulling a raffle ticket? So while they're doing that, I'm so excited because some of our dignitaries are here, and if you haven't got a chance to meet them yet, you want to make sure you actually see them in person. You always hear about them at city council meetings, or you hear about them in our communities, and it's sometimes we don't get to put a face to a name. This is a great opportunity to make sure you do that with our community leaders. So I think our council member Sean Loloi in District 2 has pulled the lucky winner. Thank you so very much. All right, so I have a red ticket, ticket number 6770495. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, yay! Big ups. Now, can you share what department you're with and your name?
My name is Bridget Williams, and I'm with the Community Development Department. Can I get a hand, please?
Thank you so much to our raffle winner. Thank you. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited. We get to do a fabulous fashion show today. And then this fashion show kicks off a lot of our original pieces to celebrate and highlight Asian Pacific Islander heritage and culture. I'll get a chance to also show you the designs. So I want to present to you the first fashion. So if you're part of the fashion show, please come to the stage.
I'll also show you the designs.
All of our wonderful fashion participants.
To you the first fashion.
If you are displaying a garment from the AAPI culture or heritage, this is the best time. The time is now to come to the stage. All right. So the first person that I want to bring up, and I think Cassie's my first person. Yeah. So I'll get her a little closer to the stage. So when Cassie comes up and she is beautifully modeling, she's representing the Kingdom Island of Tonga. And Tonga wears a puletaha. It's a two-piece worn at parties, events, and weddings. Around her waist is called a keke. It's a way to adorn her outfit. So she circles around. That KK moves with her, and it's wonderful. So the wonderful Kingdom Island of Tonga, ladies and gentlemen. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Cassie. All right, my next person is Yang. Yang, where's Yang at? There's Yang. She's pretty in pink today, and her smile is contagious. What Yang represents is wearing a modern Hmong print dress. Traditionally, a Hmong embroidery is filled with bright and beautiful colors, such as pink, red, green, and blue. And all over her dress are snail designs. In a Hmong culture, the snail is a symbol of family and interrelatedness. So if you like your snails, be nice to them. Also, I think ducks eat snails too, if you're trying to get it off of your vegetable. I just watched that movie. That's a good one. All right. So my next one is Marianne De Leon Menuz, which is also Filipina, soy Filipina. And her description is a hybrid. It's also very similar to mine. It's a hybrid of Filipino and Spanish clothing style. And this blouse has flattened, oversized sleeves, creating a semicircle above the shoulders. And it's commonly known as a butterfly sleeve, and also paired with a long skirt. The meaning of the clothing is a dress that symbolizes virtue, nobility as a Filipina, and typically worn at weddings and special occasions. You'll see a lot of the president's wives in the Philippines wear a Filipiniana. So those are gorgeous, and hers is adorned with flowers and roses. Thank you so very much, Marianne. Beautiful. Maraming salamat. All right. So Ria Salvador and her husband, Ryan Salvador, and daughter, Anna, are also wearing a traditional Filipino clothing. She's wearing a modern take on Filipino formal wear. And Ria is wearing a panuelo, or an alampay, which is a shawl or a veil. And the panuelo, it can be embroidered with lace with intricate details. The panuelos are derived from traditional shawls in the pre-colonial Philippines. These were head and neck coverings among pre-colonial women, and they were also carried over into the Spanish colonial period and acquired European design motifs. And her earring cuffs, if you see that Rhea's wearing, actually represents the Filipino flag. So if you want to take a turn and and Anne, you can take a turn too with Mom. How wonderful. She's so cute. Ryan is wearing a barong in Tagalog. It's a symbol of Filipino bravery for men. It also accentuates empowerment and brilliance. The barong Tagalog is also known simply as a barong, as an official Filipino national attire. It has a similar cut to a men's dress shirt, but it comes in varied natural fabrics such as julsi, pina, and abaca. It can be long or short-sleeved with various collars, colors, embroideries, and appliques that are painted. And Anna, hi Anna. Anna's wearing a kupao. It's a chongasam, which is a Chinese dress which takes an inspiration from the shozang and the ethnic clothing of this, bless you, of the Manchu people. The dress is embellished with Chinese frog fasteners on the lapel and the collar, and the dress was developed in the 1920s and popularized by Chinese socialites in Shanghai. The koipei also continues to evolve into its modern styles to this day. Anna, would you like to take a circle bow? You can turn your dress like this. There you go. Wave your fan around. There you go. How beautiful is that? Thank you so very much, Miss Rhea and Ryan and Anna. My next one is Jamilosa, which is also a Filipino Tagalog barong. And this is also called a baro. So a baro is an embroidered long sleeve formal shirt for men in the national dress of the Philippines. And the barong Tagalog elements for pre-colonial, native, Filipino, and colonial Spanish styles. And it's usually used for weddings and special occasions like today. Thank you so much, Joe. Looking sharp. You're matching me. All right. I get to, now this, okay, I'm so excited about this one. So I want you, because you're gonna turn your head here and you're gonna turn your head there. So you're gonna do 2 swipes with your head. This is Sharina Bali, Indian Hindu design culture, and it's a sari. The sari is worn with a matching blouse, and Sharina is wearing a bright pink, heavily decorated Georgette material sari, which is a cultural dress for most Indian women. And a sari is a female garment that is subcontinental and worldwide. The sari is really known to strip the unstitching cloth, and it's about 18 feet long. So if you look back here, you'll see the beautiful length of this 18-foot long drapery that actually is put around them by their waist while the other end is draped over their shoulder. So can you imagine she's wearing this beautiful gown she has is actually that 18-foot piece. And that's what they do for the Indian Hindu culture. Thank you so very much, Sharina. That's beautiful. They're also worn as a blouse and a petticoat, and the sari comes in various vibrant colors of cotton material, silk, satin, chiffon, georgette, and other materials. And so it's just a beautiful clothing. The U.S. saris are often worn at traditional attire for weddings, and they showcase the Indian heritage culture. So I'm so excited for that. That's just a gorgeous gown. If you haven't got a chance to look at that table, make sure that you do. All right, so that was our beautiful fashion show. Thank you so much. Yay. So I'd like to now take it to our leaders and really our champions in the city, our elected officials. Some of them I get to introduce to you. You've probably known or seen in the television or TV papers. And I have from District 8, Mai Vang. Mai Vang, are you out there? I know I saw her earlier. She might be grabbing food. Oh, there's Mai Vang. Mai Vang is a Hmong council member. She's also a prior school board member. Her dog's name is Coffee. She's the oldest of 16 children. She also is the executive director for the Buck Scholars Association, and she teaches at Sac State and UC Davis with. You don't have to say all that. I know, but I love you so much, and they need to know it. Our people need to know it. Our constituents need to know who you are. Okay. You can say a couple words?
Yeah. Actually, at this moment, I love to invite our mayor, Daryl Steinberg, to come up here, our city manager, Howard Chan, and all of my colleagues. If you're in the audience eating, pause and come up and join us really quick.
Let me do an intro for Lisa. So Lisa's here. She's District 1. Sean Loloi is District 2. Rick Jennings is in the house for District 7. And our mayor, our Katie's here. And our mayor, of course, Daryl Steinberg. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Awesome. Yes. So I'll kick it off, and then I'm going to hand the mic over to the mayor. Happy Asian American, Pacific Islander, and Native Hawaiian Heritage Month to all of you. It is such an honor to be here today to celebrate AAPI Month, and it's so crazy how big this event has grown from last year. Today is really a day to celebrate AAPI Heritage Month, but most importantly, it's really about celebrating our incredible city staff. I just want to give a round of applause to our planning committee, all our volunteers. I see 3 of my Heart and Hustle staff out there serving food. And want to give a shout out to Cassie and also Ryan, the chair of the planning committee, working so hard to make sure this happens. Also want to give a shout out to Candace and Sally. I know that for a little bit, the ERG AAPI group kind of dismantled a little bit. And then after the pandemic, Sally and Candace came together with other employees, AAPI employees, saying we need to hold the space for social emotional support, but really because there was a rise in anti-Asian hate. So I want to give a shout out to Candace and Sally as well in the audience for their leadership in bringing the organization back. Jared, and I know my colleagues agree with me, nothing in this city, even if we have vision and we're like debating over budgets, but nothing in this city gets done without each and every one of you. You are the backbone of the city of Sacramento. And so I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for everything y'all do day in and day out, no matter what department, IT, public works, code, fire, police. There's just so many, youth, Emcee, there's so many departments, and I just want to say thank you so much for your heart and hustle. And then I'll just, keep it there, keep it short, because there's lots of performances, and elected officials like to talk really long, so that's why I'm talking really fast and keeping it short. But then I'll hand it over to the mayor and our city manager, and then if my colleagues want to say a few words, we'll just pass the mic down. So I'll give it over to our mayor, Daryl Steinberg.
Thank you. Thank you. I really couldn't add much more than what you said because it was so well said, except to say that looking out at this growing crowd, because this is much larger than the last AAPI employee luncheon that we had here in Land Park, this plane fills my heart with happiness and joy because it says loud and clear what we know and what we love about our city. That we don't just talk up diversity, we don't just check a box, but we fight for it, we celebrate it, we call it out when it isn't happening as fast or as much as it needs to. And to see all these city leaders out here, who Maya's right, really are the heart of our city family. Howard Chan, you and your team. The heart of our city family. Please never think that as we're sitting up there on that dais, as Mayor Pro Tem Vang said, debating and arguing this or that budget, that we aren't always thinking about and reflecting on who actually performs the work and serves the people of the city of Sacramento, and that's you. And so, in gratitude, thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful luncheon. I say take an hour or 2 off, too. That's what
Hey, easy. Hold on a second. Well, the mayor said it, right? Hey, the mayor took the words right out of my mouth here. I mean, just looking out in this crowd makes my heart happy because, I'm going to do a short stroll down memory lane because that's what old people do. We started this way back 20 years ago, and it was just a little. Oh God, see, that's what happens. She was in high school, but to see, like Mai says, we started way back when we had a little bit of a lull, but now we're back strong and even stronger coming out of COVID, and it's really heartening to see all the older faces that have been around for a while, and a lot of people who I've not had an opportunity to meet and talk to, and so I see that this is going to be sustainable. It's going to grow. But with regard to the whole diversity and equity within our city, the mayor's right, and Mayor Pro Tem, she's been leading the charge on many of these initiatives. It's not just talk. I'm a product of that over the last 21 plus years. And if this council and previous councils are committed to that, I would never have the opportunity to serve in this capacity without the support of the councils now and before and of our city. So, but thank you very much. I really appreciate all your efforts here, and really a shout out to all the people standing here. As you have all heard, you know, the focus this year is going to be making sure that we take care of all of you, because you do all the work. You know, give yourselves a hand, please. And that will materialize in the coming weeks and months, but it would not happen without the leadership of the mayor and council. So thank you all very much.
Wow, thank you very much. I gotta get some pointers from the head here. Thank you so much. It's an absolute honor to be here celebrating the 20th year. I want to thank our city manager, Howard Chan, for always being out there and fighting the battles. I want to thank our mayor. I know he was here, but it's hard to catch up with him. So. I want to thank all my colleagues. I want to thank all of you. And really, the word diversity, Sacramento is standing up for that. You know, and that's what makes this city so great. No wonder that Forbes magazine named City of Sacramento as the #1 city in the state of California. It's thanks to you, the city staff, and really the residents and the diversity that we're very proud of. And with that said, I hope you have a great and a wonderful day. Enjoy yourself. I know I'm going to be. And I'm going to actually learn a lot today as well. So thank you so much for having me. And again, it's an honor to be here. Thank you.
Hand the mic over. Good afternoon. Yep, we're in afternoon. I'm Lisa Kaplan. I'm one of your new council members. I represent North Natomas. So truly, honestly, what we do as a council could not happen without your voice, your work. And what's even more important, with your leadership of how we are celebrating our diversity, we are teaching the next generation that we are better together. Everybody's culture matters, and we have to work together to make this city the shining example that it is, and all of you are paving the way. So thank you. Oh, come on. Thank you. If there's no clapping, then you don't get the extra hour like the mayor said. But again, I am truly honored to be one of your council members. Thank you. Your voice matters. Your story matters. Your leadership in our city matters. And we could not do this without you. So enjoy the rest of your lunch.
We're all doing it. So don't want to take too much time away from your lunch, but just to echo what my colleague said, I'm Katie Valenzuela. I'm one of the city council members, and I'm just so honored to be out here today and to see this group growing. And I really want to highlight what Mayor Pro Tem Vang just said, which is, like, we are in a really hard time as a country, and I think the AAPI community knows that even more as acutely as our LGBTQ community, as acutely as so many communities that have become under fire in recent months and years. And I just want you to know that in this moment of sunshine and joy and beautiful weather and amazing food, that I hope you really take that to heart, because I know that's had an impact on every single one of us in our city team. So I'm really honored to be out here today to celebrate, particularly our AAPI staff, but all of our city team, and really just want to thank you all for being here and for allowing us to come and talk at you while you're trying to enjoy your beautiful day. So thank you for having us here. I appreciate it.
Awesome. And I'm going to keep my comments brief because I know better to get in between people and lunch. But my name is Katie Maple, and I am the City Council representative for District 5. And I know one of the things that you hear a lot at the city and a lot of other places in our nation is DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. So we talked about diversity earlier and why that we know that that's critically important. When I think about equity right now, as we go through our budget process, I'm thinking about that a lot. But I'm especially thinking about what our city manager just said, and that's taking care of our employees, making sure our employees make a living wage and are able to afford to live in our communities and to recreate in our communities and go to the store. And so that's something that we're all fighting for, and I think we have that support on our council to get that done. And inclusion is places like this. It's spaces where you can come, feel comfortable, feel celebrated, and loved and welcome, and we want that to be our entire city. And so I'm so grateful to be here in this space with you, celebrating all of our wonderful employees and the 20th anniversary. So thank you.
All right, so I think I'm the last one. My name is Rick Jennings. council member for District 7. You are in my district. Come on, give it up. This is District 7. So I know you're having a great lunch, and I know you're having a great time. I'm with the mayor. I say take a couple of extra hours off. I'm fine with it. As far as I'm concerned, it's fine with me. I want you to enjoy this day, enjoy this moment. I want this to be a day that you will remember for the rest of your life, right? And I want to remember this for the rest of my life as well. So I'm going to do this. All right. I'm getting everybody in it. All right, come on. There they go. All right, can you wave your hands back there? Come on, wave them like you just don't care. I got you. All right. So just want to say to you, we do work for you. I don't care what anybody says. We may be politicians, you may call us whatever you want to call us, but I call myself a community servant. I'm a servant for the community, and I know my colleagues think the same way. So whatever you need, whatever your family needs, we are here for you. We love you, we appreciate you, and we are so glad that you are part of our team. So have a great lunch, enjoy this day, take the rest of the day off if you have to. It's all good. Thank you so much and have a great one.
Ladies and gentlemen, our leadership team and staff are the City of Sacramento City Council members. Thank you so very much for your leadership and your joy and your fun. And I love that when leaders are servitude leaders, and we definitely are just honored to have servitude leadership in our city. And so we're very thankful for that. All right, I get the honor, we get to step into our keynote speaker today. And it's such a pleasure to get a chance to recognize this amazing woman that and actually she was a former mayor for San Pablo. If you don't know anything about her, Kathy Chao Rothberg, she was actually appointed the CEO of the Lao Family Community Development, LFCD.org in 2017. After serving the agency's second executive director from 2005 to 2016, she has successfully managed over every aspect of the organizational administration, operations, resource development, finance programs, and also the real estate development. They're building a huge work in the homeless sector. She's just inspiring to her community. The Lao Family CDC's work has improved the lives of over 400,000 disadvantaged residents in Sacramento, Contra Costa, Alameda, and also Los Angeles County. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Kathy Chao Rothberg. And she's here with her lovely husband who's filming. Thank you so much. They always say behind a great woman is a great man, and behind a great man is a great woman. So I love power couples.
Thank you, Shaline. I appreciate the introduction. On your chairs, you may see this newsletter, and this has a lot more information about the work that we do. I know the mayor's not here anymore, but Mayor Pro Tem Vang and members of the Sacramento City Council, Sacramento City Manager, the department heads, and members of the AAPI Employee Relations Group, and ladies and gentlemen, and of course my board of directors over here as well. Good afternoon. It's an honor to be invited to speak with all of you today and to share my personal story, my work as a community leader, and my real estate development experience for the last 3 decades. As former mayor and member of the San Pablo City Council, and our current work and future work as CEO of Lao Family here in Sacramento and the Northern California region. So the theme for today is honoring our past, celebrating our present, and inspiring our future. I'm proud to be a member of the vibrant AAPI community and to contribute to our shared narrative. Together, we have the power to shape our city, to create a Sacramento that mirrors our dreams, our hopes, and our aspirations. For honoring the past, let me share that my family and I left China some 390 years ago I remember my late father sharing with me Chasanes Chao, who co-founded Lao Family 43 years ago in the living room of our 3-bedroom apartment in Contra Costa County in 1978. He once told me that our ancestors immigrated to Vietnam in the 1720s. So if you want to have some surprise results about your DNA background, get one of those DNA home kit. I ordered one, and I was surprised to discover that it actually said that I was 9% Vietnamese. And that occurred in the 1720s. This is exactly when my father told me that we immigrated to Vietnam. So I said, wow, besides being Chinese and Mien, I'm also almost 2% Thai, so 9% Vietnamese. I think many of you can resonate with my story of escaping Laos as a child when I was 4 years old. The trauma of the sudden relocation of homelessness. We lived in refugee camps near the borders of Thailand for 3 years before we made our way to San Francisco. My first home was an SRO in the Tenderloin in San Francisco. So along with other Iumian, Hmong, Lao, and other tribes from the mountains of Laos, we came here to California to the land of opportunity to create a better life. My parents came for a better life for us, and we're working for a better life for our children and our community in general. We are proud to be a member of the Refugee Resettlement and Placement Program for the United States. We're part of the ecosystem now, giving back to other community members, the Ukrainians and Afghans, the Syrians, who are now refugees. So we're proud of our work with the California Social Service Department, Sacramento County DHA, our U.S. Department, and the United Nations High Commission on Refugees. Lao Family has been, for the last 6 years, offering a scholarship program at the San Juan Unified School District because we want to encourage other refugees who are English learners to pursue higher education. So we want to thank the San Juan Unified School District. It's been a privilege for us every year to read the stories of other refugees, their perseverance, and the pursuit to finish high school and to go on to a university, and also to secure vocational training certificates. You know, until you speak a second, third, or even fourth language, it's hard for one to imagine how hard it is to speak English. Without English, you can't read and you can't write. Your economic mobility, your ability to advocate for yourself, your health, well-being is very difficult. So for those of you, just like me, where English is my third or fourth language, you know, it's hard. And we thank the education institutions for supporting us so that we can learn English and English could, you know, become our first language as well. The struggles of the refugee, the immigrants, and experiencing real systematic discrimination is real. None of us should forget what the Chinese and the Japanese Americans dealt with post their contributions to the development of our gold mines, you know, our railroad systems, our military service, the strawberry and other agricultural sectors, and the ability to become a U.S. citizen and to purchase a home and businesses. So we all benefited from the contributions of our ancestors here. So right now, let's not, you know, we're contending with API hate. So let's stand against it, and a great event like this, a luncheon, we're reminded to be vigilant, okay, to stand against it, to support each other. Creating a new life, tapestry of our stories is not hard. It's a life of resilience, of aspiration, and we have to triumph over a lot of adversities that we have today that we're experiencing. So today, it's great that we're here to celebrate and to honor all the contributions, all of you. Earlier, they mentioned about our work. We've served over 400,000 Northern Californians. I want to share with you that things like having a job, you know, having a consistent income, having a house to live, you really have to give an outcome. People who need help need a concrete outcome. So that means they need a house. They need a job. Okay, they need benefits. They need health care. We can't do our job if we don't give them a concrete outcome. So we're talking about homelessness and the housing crisis. We have to keep in mind what we need to do is not send the person to another location, but to give them an outcome, a real outcome, housing. I'll just share that our model that we've been using, which is on here, which is a comprehensive integrated service delivery model. We've been able to deliver housing for low-income families and refugees. It took us about 3 years to 5 years each person. We were able to deliver 400 first-time homeowners. And basically, $310,000 average was the price of each home. So, and when we think about it, everyone that has graduated from our program, yes, it was 400,000 people, but it was actually 125,000 households. And each household gained between $39,000 to $115,000 of annual salary. That's over 4.8 billion in wages, okay? And the 400 homes at 310,000, that's $124 million in assets, home ownership assets. And so I speak about this. Obviously, I'm very passionate about this. I'm just gonna give you one more statistics. I don't wanna geek out on you guys and give you too much numbers. But imagine this, that for the last 22 years, that we have been delivering voluntary income tax assistance and helping people to make sure that they could get earned income tax credits. So each year, we deliver between $1,500 to $2,000 tax returns for our community, and they get an average of $4,000 a refund. Okay, so if you combine that and you look at it over a 20-year period, that's $120 million in tax refunds to our community. Okay, I'm gonna stop with that because I can just keep going. I'm gonna lose you guys. So I'm proud to be here, so presently, to be in Sacramento. This is actually my second time that I've lived in Sacramento. I first moved here in 1993 when I was working at the state's Community Development Department for under Governor Pete Wilson's administration. And I've moved back to Sacramento now after my work at the city of San Pablo on the city council. Lao family is growing tremendously. And now I live with my husband and my 2 children in the Arden Arcade area in Supervisor Rich Desmond's district. But actually our offices throughout Sacramento, both in the city and the county, we serve all of Sacramento County. We're equal opportunity community server. So we are hoping to come into Katy Venezuela's district in downtown as we are negotiating on a motel in downtown and our work at the old Chinatown Square to revitalize the old Chinatown Square. And we want to build our campus over there as well. We're going to try to create a CNN training program, a high school over there, and vocational training, and making sure that the downtown PIT, the downtown partnership and the homeless population in downtown has a place that they can get wraparound service, get permanent housing, get jobs, get training, and the businesses and property owners need to have a place that they can call to. So I'm gonna try to close up by just talking a little bit about the future. We are working on a new campus in downtown, and we can certainly use all of your help to help us to advance this goal. So let me just say in conclusion, let us celebrate and honor the work that each one of you have done. It's amazing to see your city manager. I met your city manager many years ago when he was the assistant city manager, and I told him that he's one of the rare few assistant city managers in our country, in our state, that's of Asian American descent. But all around, I'm looking at all of you. You are program analysts, you're project managers, you're IT managers, finance folks. So let us celebrate, let's honor your contribution, your work, we thank you. And let's turn around and also help our great city with our homeless initiatives, with our job training, because we can use your help at the Chinatown Revitalization Project and throughout all of our city. So again, today we celebrate not only the contributions of all of you, but also those in the past. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and I look forward to meeting all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kathy. What a wonderful and inspirational. I just love it. Her energy is great. Okay, so in tradition of being API, we eat together. And when we eat together, we build bonds together. So please have second servings with us. There's more than enough food. If you're still hungry, come get more. So don't be bashful. At any Asian home, you should eat with us all the time. All right, and so friends, we our next up is that we have some talented dancers. I get all to bring down the house with all of these beautiful dresses and gowns. So my first performer for the very own City of Sacramento analyst, Kimberly Ganan, is a hula and the hula hua team, and it's the Huapala or Hawaii, and it's based in the island of Fairfield, California. Kim will be performing with her mother, Kathy, and also her cousin, Morgan. The song that they're dancing to is called Ke Aloha by Manu'una Laua.
Maku upoli mai o e ku ui po alo e ala ona ko no ke ano ahi Maku upoli mai o Hana ake aloha Mamulia o koleo Ua malu nei a kino He kino palu palu ko I ka hana ake aloha
believe she actually mahalo and aloha. Can you believe she actually works for your city of Sacramento as an analyst? Thank you so much, Kimberly and Morgan and Kathy. That's wonderful. So our next performers is Anne, Cindy, Eva, Gladys, Riz, and Tracy. These lovely ladies are beginning and intermediate students from the Glimpse of Pacific. Their dances are in Elk Grove. The classes are offered through the Consumer Services Department Recreation Center, led by Maria Ning Cisternos. The repertoire dances also include the collection of Polynesian dances, including the hula, the Tahitian, the Samoan, Fijian, Maori, and also originating from Jill and Kimo Baird. The Spirit of Polynesian is Danville and San Francisco, and others who have shared and offered their beautiful choreography through their workshops. And today's dance is choreographed by Leoa Naomi Leani Alakalama, who has a dance group in Carmichael. The songs that they're dancing to is also the Pua Kliko Laka Leoa, sung by Koana Torres Kaeli. So mahalo. Mahalo. What an amazing. I always want to do the hula too at the same time. Does anyone else do the hula in the shower at home? No? I think it's a good exercise if you need to stretch. And you can't do it with shoes on either. If you notice, they take off their shoes before they get onto stage. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm looking for a lucky winner. Does anyone still have their red tickets? Yes, okay, put your red tickets out. We're gonna draw another raffle. Let's do two. Let's do two raffles. We have another beautiful basket. So we're gonna have Anne. Anna, you wanna pull our lucky ticket? And then tell us do you know how to read the numbers?
6, 7, 7, 0, 6, 5, 5.
Tell me. Oh, you got a winner? You got a winner in the back? There you go. Go, girl. There you go. Awesome. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much. I love it. She's in the back going, woo! Okay, thank you. Oh, we have one more ticket. Anna, you want to come back? Come on, let's choose another. Let's read this one out. Okay, we got another lucky red ticket winner.
6, 7, 7, 0, 4, 9, 3.
So the last is 493. Oh my gosh, yay! Good job. Say congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Wonderful. Oh, wow. See, it shows, it works to show up with red tickets around here. All right, so I have a wonderful performance to be able to introduce you to. Our final performance for today is going to be performing a traditional Hmong formal dance. This group name is Wa Teng Tu. You can find them on Facebook or Instagram. And their passion is to keep the Hmong traditional culture alive. So I'm so excited to have them here. Wa Teng Tu.
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ
Thank you so much. What a beautiful dance. Wa Teng Tu. With their beautiful dresses and ensembles. I love it. Thank you so very much. Representing our Hmong culture and diversity here. And Sacramento is so beautiful because it's the diversest city in the nation of the United States. So we're so happy to celebrate that. Friends, that concludes all of the dances for the afternoon. So we'll do one more raffle prize. Yay. And we'll have Mai Vang, council member of Mai Vang, choose the lucky winner this afternoon. Also, make sure that you get a chance to check out our booth table, get more food, and take some pictures at our photo booth. So our ticket number is 6770550. So close. Lucky winner. Did you leave? Do we get to choose another one? I'll do it again. 6770550. No takers? All right, I think we get to choose another number. Winners must be present to win. All right. Here we go. It's 6770522. Are you out there? 522 is the last 3 digits. No? If you leave early, give your friend their ticket. Or did you win? You did? Yay! Okay, wonderful. Okay, I want to know what department you're in. And what your name is. It says it's Matt. It says it on your name badge.
I'm Matt, and I'm with Emcee.
Awesome, thank you. Youth Parks and Community Enforcement. Thank you so very much for being here today. All right, so this concludes our afternoon, and so let's give a round of applause to all of our performances. They were amazing. And don't forget to take some time to check out the cultural display table. Take some photos at our photo booth right here, and make sure you make a memento for today, and hopefully a reminder that to honor our past, celebrate our present, and inspire our future. To the city of Sacramento, thank you so much for everything that you do for us, for loving on our city and working hard. We honor you and we celebrate you today. Mahalo, salamat, maraming ng salamat, sheshe, arigato, chao, and so much more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, that wraps up our 20th anniversary 2023 AAPI Cultural Celebration Luncheon. Make sure you calendar us for next year in the month of May of all the AAPI events. I think that Friday night is going to be AAPI night. There's also more events coming up, so check the city calendars of what's going on. Have a great afternoon.